Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from MS Bop, aka Maelstrom, in the Guncannon mass production type, which I desperately want because I was so good with it in the first game. It was one of my best, and I really enjoyed using it, and I want to get it back, so fingers crossed. But in the meantime, we at least get to see how it does. If it works the way that it did in the first game, the shells on its shoulder cannon should have a lot less arc than the regular gun cannon. I'm not sure if that's the case because it looked like there was some visible drop there, which those things would just fire in a straight line basically forever. But let's see, that's a Garrett Schmitzer Zaku 1 he's fighting, and somebody else, so not a good combination. But he got both his shells in before getting around a corner, and they're ready again. Managed to get some good shots in on that Zaku before it could follow up. And he's ready again. Okay, so he's keeping both of them at bay pretty effectively here. And it looks like his team's coming around the corner, so that's one kill. And coming up on another one. He's got 2 shells left, so he's pretty much got to land them. Yeah, that didn't work out, but he's still got good damage in, and he's got backup, so firing some head Vulcan shots as he retreats, and got that, I think, Goof custom with the last of the shots in his machine gun. So yeah, really nice play there. Managed to keep himself alive with at least 2 things on him. That's always a good trick in and of itself, let alone killing 2 or 3 things in the process. So yeah, and got a shot in there. 1,500 damage is not bad. Let's see, somebody missed their shot on him. One of his allies seems to be hopping, so he managed to get some shots in around the person, which, if that was the plan, good job, whoever's hopping there. If that was not the plan, well, it worked out anyway, so. But, okay, took a small shot, got stunned, but recovered. And probably a good time to move back because they're kind of the enemy team's pretty well coordinated, and it's best to get on the outside where your allies aren't blocking your shots and see what you can do there. Doing some evading, switching to Vulcans, and his teammate managed to finish off that enemy. The Guncannon MPT can also get dual machine guns to use, and that's the weapon that I am most interested in trying ultimately, because that should be interesting. But he's just waiting for a good shot. If anybody goes around that corner, he's got a great shot on them, and with the splash damage, he's just about guaranteed to hit, but nobody bit, so now it's time to hunker down and get some repairs in, because he has almost no health. And if you can, keep from costing your team the points, and there's no and you don't need to be up close on the action, it's a good thing to do. It's really kind of difficult sometimes to determine whether you're better off just getting killed and respawning, or whether you're better off repairing. I think if your legs are shot, just at least some light repairs to get them back are usually advisable. In terms of anything else, I don't know. It all depends on your playstyle. It depends on your team's situation. If they're getting overwhelmed, it's probably best if you stick with them and see what you can do about that. If they're holding their own, go get repairs. It's extremely situational, and it all depends on what you can, what your team can do without you, and how well the enemy team is holding up. The game is full of small but difficult decisions like that. And pardon me if I sound a little bit off, just a little bit of crud in my sinuses at the moment. But okay, so good shot there, and his teammate in I think it's Jim Cold Districts, managed to follow up, and between the 2 of them, they very much killed that guy. And he managed to get the person around the corner with no health, so also a good shot. And stunned that one. Crouched to do extra damage with the machine gun. They got a couple of shots in on him, which, it happens. And got a pretty good lead so far. And he's definitely doing good damage. That Goof Custom ran out of boost while it was attacking, which is never a good thing to do, especially when you're surrounded by the enemy team. Basically, avoid the downswing if you're surrounded like that, or out of boost if you can, because it will leave you extremely vulnerable. Again, little situational decisions, and the more of them you get used to, making good choices automatically, unconsciously, the better off you end up doing. And there's that goof that finally got a hold of him. But it's taken it that long, and it didn't really amount to much. And okay, the MPT does have the kick, the same as the full-fledged Guncannon does. That's great. I love that. That is my favorite thing in this game, or one of, that they gave support units that don't have any, built-in melee weapons an actual melee attack. I love that. Okay, and yep, good quick turn there. Man, yeah, he turned fast, and unfortunately got killed, but it happens. So, with a few seconds left until he respawns, I may as well tell you, in terms of the stuff I've been talking about for the last week or so, it's pretty much all settled. We've got transportation again. It's no new disasters, knock wood, since I last recorded. So, yeah, for the moment at least, everything is holding, which it's the first lull in a couple of weeks, so it's nice. Oops. There's always that one guy who wants to run right in front of the supports. Sometimes I am that guy. Sometimes we're all that guy, I think. But just, watch out, because if your support's getting ready to take a shot, you may kind of get yourself stunned and block the shot if you're not careful. But yeah, so let's see. Yep, one of the shells got around the corner. That's all he really needed. With 50-some seconds left, there's not a lot to do except, pick off who you can and stay alive. So looks like that's a Zaku 1 sniper taking some pretty decent damage from the machine gun. But I think that's a general next to it taking 257 damage. Quite a difference. And got a shot around the corner. Did not amount to much. But neither did that swing that I think that Easy 8 made at him. I think it was an Easy 8. Not 100% sure, but either way. There's somebody back in the pack there that is nearly dead. Probably another teammate I think has gotten them by now. But there's a couple more good targets if there's time. That back there is one. And there they go. And he got the other one too. Very nice. I love when you kill things so fast that you have to wait for the counter to catch up. That is the best. And with the round over, he did a really good job with that. And yeah, I want this. I want to get one. I really loved it in the first game. So, mission complete. Nice work. And let's see. Yeah, top score at 3690. So, very nice. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back tomorrow with more. So, till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!